That's the wet and warm, I say.
I mean, that's a loaded question.
You hit me with that rock.
Maybe, can we edit that out?
I was free shitting. It's fine. This wine's really good.
We need a baby.
Okay, no, we can have a fight on the air. That's fine. That's fucking fine.
Self-checkout? That's your fault.
It's like the Hitler stash. Just above their nose.
I mean, you could have gone pre-dev, but okay.
This is where the man sits.
Maybe, can we edit that out? Exercises.
Oh, I have a trouble with that every time.
They have the yawn-sigh technique.
Oh yeah, done that one.
Humming.
By the way, we are talking about vocal exercise techniques.
Welcome to One Thing Leads to Another.
I'm Marty.
My name's Amanda.
So we're going to start every episode now with vocal techniques.
Ooh, a lip buzz vocal warm-up.
Oh yeah, you go. I'm good at it.
And a vocal sirens. Woo, 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 as what I'm assuming they are.
I think what they mean is just going really high and really low. So you start like. See,
we just lost all of our listeners.
I have
right
a harsh.
Like, these bitches are fucking crazy.
So, yeah, like, did you hear that notch in my voice? I had when I went really high,
Ew.
like it notched like quite a bit. I jumped a few notes.
We should do that one. Where's the?
You don't want that.
You know the one where it's like the beginning of a movie and it's like. Nothing of what I'm saying makes any sense. So, did you guys know that some of the symptoms of the coronavirus is doing vocal exercises?
Also, breathing.
Breathing is another symptom of coronavirus.
Pony, you're not going to cover yourself like that.
Covering yourself. There you go, baby.
He looks like a little hobo dog.
He is a hobo dog. So, 9 people have died in Washington because of the coronavirus.
That's crazy.
My boss today sent an email to us. I didn't tell you this when I was at work. But they sent an email or he did. We don't have multiple owners. We just have one. But we're all women, so we all own it.
Oh my God.
So my boss wrote a message because he's been off doing a health rehab, basically. So basically you go in, they detox your body with like apples and garlic, apparently. And you have
topically, or you eat that? You
eat it, and then you have no access to your social interwebs.
That's good.
So we haven't heard from him for a while.
So you didn't know if he had the virus, and
we had no idea. So he finally writes us, and today he's like catching up on all of his work stuff. He lost a laptop. There was a whole thing.
Wow.
He thought the airport stole it. Turns out he just set it down on a seat and left it.
Oh.
And so he writes this list and he's like, I need face masks. Because he comes in the office every now and then. So before he comes into the office, he wants face masks, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes. What were his other things? They were crazy. Basically anything that you can think of what people are buying from Costco in mass quantities right now because the end of the world is happening.
Yeah, Purell and
he wants all of that.
All the disinfecting type stuff.
However, we were doing a lot of research in the office today because my business, if anyone doesn't know what I do exactly, I'm a recruiting manager for a commercial division of my company. So I recruit for warehouse, skilled trades, fucking you name it. If you're a blue collar worker, I'm your person.
She's a headhunter.
Not so much, but
yeah.
sometimes for those specific positions. But so Haley and I had to hire at least 20 to 30 temporary employees for 2 days to go sanitize and clean the school that had a coronavirus child in it or whatever.
Yeah, possible.
So the whole entire
Infected
Colville,
child.
Washington school district called us. Well, they called a company that deals with this. That company called us. We hired a bunch of people. So we get at least 22 people in 2 days. It's been a crazy last 24 hours. I'm drinking straight gin right now because I've been so stressed out. And there's some olives in there. There's some,
Good. It's
protein.
Perfect.
And so olives don't have protein, by the way, just so everyone knows. They have iron
And fat.
and fat.
It's just iron and fat. That's all olives
That's all
are.
you need when you're drinking. And so Haley and I, fucking rock star dream team, got all these people set up,
Yeah.
onboarded, whatever. So the thing is, that's crazy to me. That makes me feel like, one, my conspiracy theory is correct. And we'll get to that. But two, masks are inefficient. They do not, you don't need a mask unless, one, you are sick. And if you are wearing a mask to prevent getting ill, you need one that's like yours when you go to work and it has like the little
Right. Yeah.
fucking
You
filters.
need to filter out like microbes, not.
Exactly. So masks, if they're illy fitted on you, if they don't actually go over your face and fucking like suction your lips forward, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, even dust masks, they don't even cut out all the dust. You're still getting fine
Exactly.
particulates,
So a lot of people
let
think
alone
that
some germs in the air. Someone sneezed into your area.
so people think that masks are a thing to use. It is not.
Ain't gonna do shit.
Two, Haley let me know today, because we have been researching it since we are staffing people to clean and disinfect areas.
You might want to be knowledgeable
Want to
about
be
it.
a little bit knowledgeable. Haley found out today that hand sanitizer does not actually work because it fights not against viruses. It's a viral infection is what the coronavirus is.
Right. And
Hence
that's just-
coronavirus.
It only kills bacteria.
Yep. So, hand sanitizer is inefficient. Basically, the best thing you can do is wash your hands immediately after you touch someone else. Do not touch your face, which I didn't realize how much I touched my face until
I constantly
today.
touch my face.
So fucking awful. So we probably already have it.
Most likely.
But it also kills people that already have a weakened immune system. So that means you already have something within your body that is deteriorating. And when you get the coronavirus, it basically sends it into hyperspeed, and that's when people die. So that's why it's more susceptible for babies and
The
older.
elderly. Yeah.
So it's pretty much the same protocol, guys, as the flu. Just
it's-
wash your fucking hands.
It's the flu. That's all it is. It's the flu.
So here's my theory,
It's just
though.
it's just one of the many flus that are out there.
So no shame on Washington. Let's just throw that out. However, Washington, when one person gets sick, everyone gets sick.
Yeah, what the fuck's that all about?
No one washes their fucking hands in Washington.
That's what it is.
And that's why
Bunch of
there's
nose
9
pickers.
deaths out of 15 in the entire United States are in Washington, and that's my theory.
Well, yeah. And what came first? The people that, because they shipped people here because we have really good hospitals.
Exactly. Well, all these people are like, so the 4 that were transferred to, or the 5 that were transferred to Providence, or was it St. Luke's? I can't
Providence, I think.
So the 5 that were transported here, because we're one of the 10 hospitals that have a quarantine section. Those 5 people, 2 have already been released.
Yeah, they had the coronavirus.
They had the coronavirus. They went through it. They got out.
Their body's dormant now, and it's all good.
The other 3, I believe, are still there. They're still alive. The deaths are happening in Tri-Cities and Seattle.
Damn.
So Seattle area, sorry, not directly Seattle,
Right, but what was? I wonder what the
but Tacoma area.
what was the epicenter for catching it? Like,
Oh, it could
like,
be anything. So
yeah, like
that's
someone encountered someone from China or
Well,
in an airport.
So
you know?
here's the thing. I am not even technically cleared for not having it because symptoms happen 2 to 14 days. So
Wow.
from me traveling to California 2 weekends ago, I'm
Right.
barely on the cusp of being cleared of not having coronavirus because that's how long it would potentially take to show. So what they're realizing is that people could have potentially had the coronavirus, but they just thought of it as the flu well before January 21st, and they came out with the fucking epidemic.
And they're like, wait a minute.
So there's really, I mean, at this point,
Maybe I had it. Maybe you already had it.
exactly. So, and a lot of it is, so what makes me comforted with you, because you have had a cough and you haven't paid attention to it. It's,
Sorry, I'm flipping off as hard as I can. I don't know if you can see it.
so can you hear his finger being singled out? But if you did have it, your cough would have turned to a dry cough. Eventually you would have coughed up blood.
Neat.
And then third, stuff would have started failing. And that's if you have something already.
Right, my immune system was really weak.
Yeah. Like you would have to already have an existing health issue.
Yeah.
So I think it's just so crazy that everyone is panicking as much as they are, because here's the deal, guys. 60% is projected to blanket over the United States of America of people getting it.
Mm-hmm.
You most likely have it. If you've traveled in an airplane, you most likely have it.
Yeah.
However, if you don't have a pre-existing health condition, it's not going to hurt you that much.
It's just like any other flu.
Exactly.
It's just a highly contagious flu.
And wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your goddamn hands.
When you shake someone's hand, imagine
Wash it.
their hand was in their butt.
Oh, and that's the other thing. So,
And then
like,
I think about that every time. I'm like, their hand was in their butt. I gotta wash my hands.
I mean, my job alone, I met with 15 people yesterday. 7 of them want to go fight the coronavirus with the public transportation and go clean down buses. So I'm shaking the hands of janitorial people, probably 5-6 times in a row, and then making
Every
myself super
janitorial-
aware of not touching myself.
Yeah.
But every janitorial person is so fucking clean.
Yeah, everyone I've ever met has been like,
A telltale sign of a clean hand, nails.
oh yeah. Yeah, no,
Look at nail beds.
Yeah, no shit under there.
If they don't have shit fucking flowing around on the cuticles and under the nail, I guarantee you they wash their hands a lot.
Now, I've seen mechanics. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, I'm sure there's clean mechanics?
Mechanics.
Brought to you. Mechanics who are very clean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's inevitable you're going to get grease under your fingernails. That's normal.
Yeah.
But I've seen multiple times mechanics go into restrooms, not wash their hands.
It's fucking
They
foul.
piss, they touch the handle, they touch a turd, and then they walk right out. And they're like, anyways.
Because, I mean, and also, I mean, like, anytime that one warehouse person gets sick, one of my employees,
All of them.
all of them get sick.
And my mom, like, terrifyingly sent me a link to an Amazon
Oh, yeah, the
warehouse
employee.
person. Yeah, the employee that, in Seattle.
Yeah.
In Seattle.
Here's the other thing, you guys. Just for reference, pull up a Washington map. This is not directed at your mother. This is directed at everyone we know, that every time I say I'm from Washington, they go, oh, Seattle? Spokane. It's on the eastern side.
Yeah.
Eastern Washington.
The difference between where we lived in Redlands and Las Vegas.
Yeah. 100%. That's accurate.
So when you say, oh, shit, that happened in Seattle, it's like saying, that happened in Vegas.
Yeah.
And you go, that's crazy. I mean, that's close, but it's not that fucking close.
Yeah. It's like, it's so crazy to me. But here's my other theory that Marty does not agree with. And I found someone today that agrees with me. Her name is Dixie. She's my coworker. There's a reason we share a room or an office space. And it was because of this reason today that I was made aware
Okay.
that we are the same person. She's just a little more neurotic than I am. But we both think that the coronavirus is hiding something much bigger from the public eye. There is something happening